Hello data warriors, welcome to the Sigma Computing Master Series. In this series we are learning Sigma from ground up, that is from tables to dashboards, automations to advanced layouts. Everything you need to become Sigma expert in just 6 months. So grab your coffee, open Sigma and let's master analytics together, one skill at a time. Unions. So if you just click on data here, table, right? So you can see SQL joins, union, transpose. So today we are going to focus on joins. So this is a part A of chapter 8. So we'll be focusing on joins today, and in the next session we'll be focusing on union. But before this, I've already explained what are the relationships in Sigma computing, how the concept will change in Sigma computing when compared with other technologies. So feel free to watch the previous video on relationships. But for now, let's focus on joins, guys. So for that, we'll take two tables today. One is daily stocks prices and one is industries training. So I will explain from scratch how you can import the tables into the Snowflake and from the Snowflake till Sigma computing, and then how we can create join between those two tables. So first source is daily stocks prices. So I've already clearly explained about how we can use custom SQLs in Sigma computing, guys. So please check the previous videos out. But for now, so let's start from example start stock like daily stock prices, right? So this is how you write the custom SQL and you load the table into Sigma computing. Now let's start from scratch because we have already preloaded these tables, but I want to load the tables again. So let me just copy the SQL here. I don't want to change my source tables now because I will be using daily stock price in further videos as well. But for now, I'm creating a new page. I can say the join tables, right? Let me create a new tab with join tabs, or maybe join tables, right? Join tables. So first let's pull the table from SQL. Let's use Sigma sample database and copy paste this particular SQL here. So once you click on run, and then you can see the table is loaded into Sigma computing dashboard, and now the table is in join table. So what we can give a name as daily stock prices, right? Table 1, just to make sure that while we joining the table, right, we need to understand what is the table we are joining. That is the reason I've given name as table 1, but in real time experience, in your real time, you can give any of your name. So this is the first table I am trying to load here, and the second table I want to join is industries training. Again, let's create table with this particular SQL from scratch, table and then SQL. But before that, guys, like you can see here, once you click on data table, you can see join and union. So we can union, we can join tables from this tab, or we can load the tables and you can join the tables after you have loaded. But for now, what we can do is, since you have seen how to load the table into Sigma computing, let's now create a join by using join option here directly. So once you click on join here, you can see daily stocks model training, daily stock prices table 1. So we have to join table 1 to table 2, right? So first let's load the table 2. Again, table SQL Sigma sample database and example stocks industries. Now what I want is I want to rename industries table 2. So it is very important for us to give the proper naming convention for this table, because when you join those two tables, you will have to understand which table you are joining, right? That is the reason we are giving table 1 and table 2, so that we can understand clearly on how we can join. Now click on data again, table again, join here. Now you can see daily stock prices table 1, industries table 2. So you can see suggested, right? So a lot of tables already in the picture, but the tables which we have created just now are table 1 and 2. So we will be joining those two tables only. But apart from that, you can see what are the elements you have already there in this particular dashboard, and what are the data source you have already there in the existing connections. But for now in the suggested, so we'll be taking this daily stock price table one, and we'll click on that particular daily stock price table one, and just you can see cancel and select, just select this particular option. And now this is your canvas, guys. Like in sigma computing, whenever you use the concept of join, so this particular canvas will get opened. Now you can simply move this particular table to any place you want. It's like a free flow. I know once you click on this particular final output, you can see the total number of rows and total number of columns, right? So we have 15 million rows and 14 columns, and you can click on the table. If you click on the table, you can see the table and your columns as well. Now you can see something called add source, right? So before that, these three dots, rename, set as primary. So obviously these two options are grayed out because there is only one source currently, and you can rename your source as well. But for now, I'm clicking on add source here, and now you can see the industry stable 2. So this is what we have already loaded. So guys, in real time experience, you have to select the same warehouse. Let's say one first your table 1 has loaded with X warehouse, your table 2 should also load with the same warehouse name. If the warehouse is different, you can't see this particular table in your source. So since this my warehouse name is same, I can see industries table 2. Now click on this industries table 2 and then select. So in the same way, we can implement the concept in Sigma computing. Let's say we have four types of joins here: left outer join, inner join, right outer join, full outer join. So this is how, if I select left outer join, you can see daily stock prices table 1, the industries table 2. That means my daily stock prices table 1 is my left side table, and then industries table 2 is my right side. So whatever the values, whatever the records or rows are there in daily stock prices table, I should be getting those total number of rows in my final output. So once I click on this final output, you can see my total number of rows 15 million 008, and total number of columns are 20. Guys, this is a canvas, right? So I can freely move, as I already explained, industries table 1, table 2 and the daily stock price table 1 got joined with my particular left join. So you can see the final output, and you can see round circles here. That means the join has already performed on these two tables. And if you see this 20 columns, the second table, company name, ticker, industry group, country, broad group. And the color, if you see the green color ribbon, right? And here you can see orange color. So that means these are two different tables, and these two different tables got joined by using left join concept. Now let me go to industries table 2. So now instead of left outer join, let me select inner join and see what will happen to my final output. Yes, now you see the records rows got changed 12 million and columns remain same. So since inner join basically gets the common records between those two tables, that is the reason we got 12 million records. So the common column is ticker, and we join on the ticker, the both of these two tables got joined. And now you can see the ticker industries table 2, you can see, right, this industries table 2. That means you can understand this is again a different table which you are perform join. Now in a similar way, you can select right outer join, full outer join. Let's say I selected right outer join. So whatever the rows are there from the right table, the 12 million records, those rows which I've clearly got in my join, rather than 15 million, I got 12 million records. So this is how we use the concept of joins, and now you can see the join output. So currently I'm selecting the join type as left outer join, and I want to preview the output. So just click on this final output here, and you can see the canvas daily stock price industries table 2, and it got joined on left join. So you can add any of the tables, guys. Let's say I want to add one more table. I can click on add source. Let's say I can join daily stock model training. So whatever the tables you want to join, you can join. So you can find those tables from suggested, or you can find tables from elements, or you can find tables from data sources. So elements, whatever the elements you have in your current Sigma dashboard, those all the elements will get displayed here. Let's say if you have tables in different data sources, you can pull them again and you can join here. Since I've already created joins, now I can click on done. But before that, you can see three dots, right? Industries table 2, you can rename and you can set as primary source and you can remove the source. That means this could be my left join. So we have already discussed about the left join, right? So whatever the table which is on left side, you can change the left side table to a different table by setting this as a primary source. And also you can pull any of the sources, number of sources you want. So basically this is where you can create a complex model in Sigma computing as well. Let's say I've created a couple of tables. Let's say I've created 8 more tables, right? So total 10 tables I have. And now I can join those 10 tables by using different relationships editor here. So that means in this canvas. So click on done here. And once you click on done, you can see the table got already populated with daily stock price table 1 plus 1. Again, you can rename, you can add description, but for now let's check the table how many columns we have. So you can see company name, industries table 2, group, country, broad group, subgroup. So my industries table has already loaded and total number of columns are only 1 2 3 4, maybe 5 6 columns I have. And now my daily stock price I have about like 10 columns. Now you can see the join table has almost 10 plus 6 16 columns I have. So this is how you use the concept of joins in Sigma computing. So in short, we discussed how you can create join between those two tables. So for my first table is daily stock prices and second table is industries training. So initially we loaded this daily stock price table and then industry table, and now we created join between those two tables. How you can create is simple. Click on data table and then join. Now you can see daily stock price table 1, industries table no. So we have joined these two tables. Click on table 1 and select, and then you can see plus symbol here and click on industries table to select. Now you can see two tables got joined. Join keys with daily stock price, industries table 2. Join is left outer join and a common column is ticker and ticker. And now you can see these two tables with matching keys and matched keys as well. And once you click on final output, you can see total number of rows and columns. Earlier only 16 columns. Now after join you have 20 columns, 15 million records. And now you can see the left join as your output. So this is how you create join between those two tables in Sigma computing. And this is out for today's video, but in the next session we'll be discussing how you can use union concept in Sigma computing. So feel free to subscribe to this channel guys, and welcome again to this 6 months challenge here. So we'll be focusing on Sigma computing a lot. Thank you so much.